Oh, shit. And I will see you in just a couple of days. What was that? Oh my god, I just like literally, that was embarrassing. I don't even know what that was. Yes. Yeah. That was not cute. You know what sucks is I have ran out of so many products recently that I have not been saving them. Like I usually do a products I used up video and I haven't been saving them, and I feel like I've ran out of so many products at once. Makeup, skincare, hair, everything. It's all gone. Hey guys, so today's video I'm going to be sharing with you some of my spring beauty must-haves. We were talking all about makeup today, no fashion and nothing. It is all going to be makeup products that I recommend for spring coming up, since it is getting warmer, especially here in Georgia. It is getting pretty warm. I've already switched out my winter clothes for my spring clothes, and that was a task within itself. I think we're all pretty excited about spring and summer, right? Like we're over this cold. So let's just go ahead and get started with this video. Okay, first we're going to start off with self-tanners. Now, I just got a new shipment in today and I'm so excited. This is the self-tanner I have been using for a while now, like a few months I would say. I really love it. It is Loving Tan, and they're based out in Australia, and I believe that they now have, they're shipping to America. I believe that their shipping to the US now is a lot cheaper than it was, because when I ordered it was like $20. I think they fixed that, and I think they are on their A game. I definitely wanted to wait to mention them till they got their shipping situation under control, because $20 is just expensive. So, anyways, this is a self-tanner I've been using. So this is the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in Ultra Dark. I only use the Ultra Dark one, and when it says ultra dark, it means like, hello, you went to the Bahamas, not really, when you're just sitting at home eating pizza, and you came back and you have this gorgeous bronze olive tan. I mean, oh my god, it's beautiful. So this is the one that I use. This is the one that I use when I have enough time in the day to apply this. But the one that I really love is the 2 Hour Express. And this is the first self-tanner I've ever tried like this that I really love, that like works instantly. Yesterday was actually St. Patrick's Day, and I put this on right before I went out, and I was super tan, and I was just like, yes, it looks really good, and it doesn't look like, you know, you're self-tanning at the moment. It just looks like you're really nice and tan. So this is the 2 Hour Express Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in Dark. Like I said, I love these both, but if you're kind of in a rush and need a tan really quickly, like if you're doing it in the morning or something, definitely get the 2 Hour Express. It's amazing. But if you have more time on your hands, then definitely get the Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. Both of them are amazing, and both of them are super dark, so Loving Tan. Then for just like a temporary bronzer, I have been obsessed with this product. It is the Loreal Tantalizer Body Bronzing Spray, and I've actually had this forever, you guys, like forever. When I moved, I rediscovered it, and I was like, where have you been? I mean, I've not seen you ever. So what I really love this product for is when I'm trying to really exfoliate my skin and not self-tan, because this self-tanner is quite hard to get off. I will say that. It takes me a little bit, like a week to get this off. Not even kidding. So while I'm in transition of trying to get that self-tanner off so I can reapply, I will use this, and what I'll do is I'll just spray my chest or whatever areas are going to be showing on my body. Make sure you let it dry before you put your clothes on, because otherwise it will get all over them. When you use this, all you want to do is just spray it on evenly. It also comes with a puff, which is great because when I get to my hands, I really need to buff in that product, and the puff works really well. I don't have it on me right now. It's in my bathroom, but if you get this product, you'll get that in there, and it's just, I recommend keeping it for times where you think that it looks a little streaky. You can just buff it in and it looks beautiful. But it's just a noise. Honestly, it makes your skin look flawless. It's like makeup for your chest and everything. I love this, and if you're just trying to have like a one-night tan, this is the way to go. Okay, moving on to the fun stuff, which is makeup products. I have quite a bit to show you, so we're just gonna get started. Let's start with how you apply it to your face. So the first thing I want to recommend is a primer. Now, I have really oily skin, so I'm focused on having a more matte face during the spring and summertime, and if I want to glow, I'll just add a highlight. So I love matte primers. I don't have my other one on me, which is Drugstore. It is the No. 7 primer from Boots. You can get it from Target. It's so great at keeping you matte, and I love that, but my dogs got a hold of it, and it was dead after that. Also for high end, I love the Smashbox Photo Matte Anti-Shine Primer. Now that I think about it, I don't think that this is in stock anymore. Like, I don't think they sell it anymore, which is actually really depressing. So if you can find this, definitely pick it up. I just like remembered off the top of my head they probably don't have it. But if all else fails, go by Target, get the Boots number 7 one, and you will love it. Now when you use that Boots number 7 primer, you really want to press it into your skin. You don't want to like rub it all over, because then it starts getting a little bit flaky and you're going to get these little white specks everywhere. Just really press it into areas that you're super oily. If you're not oily in one area, then avoid that, because it will cling to dry patches and it will just make everything look a hot mess. So put it where you have really, really oily areas, which for me is right here, right here, right here, right here. This whole T-zone is a hot mess. So next up, we're going to talk about foundation, and the first one, you guys are going to be like, we already know, Casey, it's amazing. But I have to mention it. It is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I love this foundation, especially for the warmer months. It's a nice full coverage foundation, and it really just makes everything look flawless. And if I need something that I'm like, okay, I need to have a really long wearing foundation for a really long period of time, what do I need to use? This is it. This is my go-to foundation no matter what. So I love it. I love it. I've gone through at least 3 bottles of this, and it's just my favorite foundation ever. So highly recommend Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's perfection. And then from the drugstore, I'm obsessed with this one. It is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I'm wearing this right now, and I'm wearing the color Sun Beige, and it's really, really nice. But this does dry fairly quickly, so you want to make sure you really buff it in. And what I like to do is I like to use this Makeup Geek foundation brush. It's the Face Buffer Brush. It's dirty because I just used it today. But this is like my new favorite foundation brush of life. It is the best thing I've ever used for foundation. I even think I like it more than the Beauty Blender. Like, it's that good. It just really blends everything into the skin and makes it all sink in and just look flawless. This foundation brush is Sigma F80, who is that anymore? I don't even know. Okay, so then after that, I'm not going to do concealer because I recommend MAC Pro Longwear, which I talk about all the time. So for powders, this one is the one that I recommend the most. I buy a lot of high-end powders. Well, not really. I've purchased a lot of high-end powders throughout the years, and even now, I just find myself going to my drugstore ones, and this one is one of my favorites. It's the Wet n Wild Coverall Pressed Powder, and this one's in the shade Medium. I also love, I about hit myself in the face with that. I also love the Wet n Wild Fergie Translucent Mattifying Powder. That's actually in my clutch from last night because I took it out with me. But I love the Wet n Wild powders. I think they're great, and I think they're really awesome at keeping you matte. I feel like these just do the same thing as a high-end powder, and I really, really love them, and I actually feel like these Wet n Wild powders keep me matte for a lot longer than the high-end powders that I have. So next up is bronzer, and I'm a bronzer hoarder. I have a lot of bronzers that I love, but these two are my current favorites that I'm about to show you. So this one is from the drugstore. It is the Essence Sun Club Brunette Darker Skin Matte Bronzing Powder. But it is in the color 02 Sunny. This one is not that dark. I do have it on today just on like the high points of my face, but I love this. It is a completely matte bronzer, and it is more on the warm side, which I personally love for an all-over face bronzer. As long as it's matte, I just love it. And then for high-end, oh my gosh, this bronzer is so good. It is expensive, but it's amazing. It's the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer, and it is in the color number 05. Now this is a terracotta bronzer, so it is very, 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 very warm. It will make you look orange if you are not careful. But oh my gosh, I just adore this bronzer so much. If you want to look really nice and bronzed and just like beautiful, like you came back from the beach, this is the product for you. I love it, and I feel like this is going to last me forever because I've used it quite a bit, and all you have to do is dip your bronzer brush in it, like just tap it in there, tap off any excess, and then put it on your face, and you're good to go. Like, the littlest amount of product is all you need, and since it is so warm, you really want to make sure you don't go in with too much at first. You want to really just build this up if you have to, but I find that when I dip my brush in it and tap off the excess, that's enough for me, and I'll just go ahead and bronze the skin with it. Okay, for blush, I want to talk about 2 blushes as well. I have a lot of things that are just 2s because I don't know, I kind of just wanted to narrow everything down. So the first thing is this NYX bronzer. It's the Baked Blush. It's a illuminator and bronzer in one. This one's my favorite NYX Baked Blush, and it is in the color Ignite, and I love it. It's a peachy bronze shade, and It has like a golden sheen to it. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful. I love this color. That is it right there. I know you really can't see it very well, but once you put it on your cheeks, it looks absolutely stunning. So that is it right there. I love it, and a little bit does go a long way. And if you don't want to have a highlighter for the day, you can just apply this blush. It could be your highlighter and blush in one. So I love this color. This color is my all-time favorite. And then for high-end, this Tarte blush in Captivating is absolutely beautiful. I used this last year, and I just adore it. Tarte blushes are really great too because they last a really long time, and this is a matte shade. So this is more of a peachy pink color. And to me, I think it looks good on so many different skin tones. It looks good on really tan skin tones. It looks good on fair skin tones. I've seen a lot of people rock this color, so love this. Again, this is in the shade Captivating from Tarte. Okay, so for brows, I know you guys have seen me use this product a lot, but I really, truly love it. Like, it's my favorite brow product ever right now at the moment that I've tried, minus my MAC fluid line. That one's really great too. But this one is just so good for the price, and it is the NYX eyebrow gel. It is waterproof and in the shade Chocolate. This is just so good. It lasts such a long time. The price point is fantastic. Of course, it's from the drugstore, and you need the littlest amount of this stuff to do your brows, and I love it. I have it on my brows today. I've been using this for a while now. It's been quite a few months. I haven't really switched it up, so I love this so much. I feel like it's kind of foolproof. It's just so easy to work with. Like, I never overdo my brows. Moving on to eyeshadows, I just want to say bold colors are going to be my thing. They were last year and they're going to be again. Whenever I use bold eyeshadows, I usually like to smoke out the lower lash line with it like I did today. I have this purple lower lash line, which is kind of worn off because I've been wearing this makeup for a few hours. But Makeup Geek's the way to go if you want to do affordable eyeshadows. I know I mention them all the time, but it's because the price point is like $6. One more person text me, I swear to goodness gracious. So I love Makeup Geek eyeshadows. If you don't see yourself like wearing a blue eyeshadow all the time, then I would recommend Makeup Geek because they're only $6 a piece and the quality is high-end quality. Like, it's amazing. So my favorite colors that I'll be using, I swear to favorite shades that I will be rocking. I'm actually wearing this one right now on my lower lash line. This is in the shade Wisteria, I'm sorry. That's what it looks like right there. It's a really pretty light pastel purple. It's just so beautiful on the eyes. Like, I love this color. Like, look at that. Stunning. I'm telling you, Makeup Geek's the way to go. Like, why even purchase high-end eyeshadows anymore? Oh, I love that color. Every time I look at this palette, this is the color that I'm just like, yes, I'm so excited to use you. This is in the shade Neptune. It's coming off more purple on camera, but it's definitely a cobalt blue color. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is so stunning. It is a cobalt blue, like I said. It's coming off so purple on camera. So stunning. That's what it looks like right there. And then one more that I want to mention to you is Poolside. It's so pretty. It definitely reminds me of the beach and being at a pool, and it's just, oh my gosh, stunning. Look at that. That's gorgeous. So absolutely love these. These three are probably going to be my top 3 that I smoke out underneath my lower lash lines. Okay, I also want to mention Colored mascara, and I actually am wearing this one right now. This is in the shade Pink Perfect, and you can't really see it, I don't think, on camera, but I have this on my lower lashes, and it really just amps up the purple that I have smoked out. And the key to these is to apply it, let it dry, then apply another coat. If you want it to be more subtle, then I would just do one coat, but if you want it to be more dramatic and people to really see the color, then just let it dry and keep building it up to however much you want on your lashes, and you'll really be able to see the color. So make sure you just let it dry and then build up from there. So I have the color Pink Perfect and also Coral Reef, and I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited to wear Coral Reef too. It just looks so stunning. And I also want to mention highlighters. This first one is like the prettiest highlighter I've ever seen in my life. This is the Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer. The main reasons why I love this is I can use this before I put on a powder highlighter to really make the highlighter last all day long, or I could just use it by itself. You can mix this in with your foundation if you like a really, really glowy look. I'm not personally into that because I'm already oily, but if you wanted to, you totally can. But it's just a gorgeous champagne gold highlighter, and it just blends out so well, and I think I got eyeshadow in it. It really blends out so well. You can see right there, oh my gosh, with a tan that is going to be stunning. And then for powder highlighter, this one's been my favorite highlighter of the moment. I actually, other than that one, I haven't been using anything else powder highlighter wise. And this is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Perfect Topping. When you look at this, you kind of think, how is that going to highlight my face? It has a bunch of different colors in it, and it just doesn't look like a good highlighter. This is probably one of the prettiest powder highlighters I've ever used in my life, and I've just been really enjoying it. So this is what it looks like, and it's not like your regular highlighters where it's like, where it has a lot of shimmer in it. It's going to give you that really shimmery look on the top of your cheekbones where it's kind of noticeable you put a highlighter on. This is one of those glowy, subtle highlighters. It's not so subtle that you can't even tell you have it on, but it has a little bit of shimmer in there to give you that really pretty pop on the top of the cheekbone, and it's just, oh, you have to trust me when I say it's the best highlighter. Like, I'm about to break the packaging. I'm squeezing it too tight. This is the best highlighter of life. If you want more of a glowy look, I'm telling you, this is stunning. Like, the swatch doesn't even do it any justice. And then I really quickly want to mention some lip colors, and first thing is these Ulta matte lip creams. I adore these. I did a whole video on them. I did swatches and a short review, so if you want to check that out, I will link it down below. But I love these. The colors that I recommend for spring are Tender, don't get confused with the other Tender, Artistic, Spirited, Lively, and Vivid. And also too, if you buy colors like this but you think they're a little too bold for you, you could buy like the nude, such as Tender, and you can mix and match with these shades. So if you feel like Lively is a little too bold for you, you could put this down and then put Tender on top and just mix it together, and it will just kind of tone down the color, make it a little bit more subtle. And then also, if you don't want to do like a really super bold lip, if you're like me, I personally don't like to wear hot pink lips. It's just not my thing. I just don't like it. My thing is, if I'm going to go with a bold color like that, like pinks or something, I like to do it in a lip gloss form. Right now I actually have this one on. This is the MAC Viva Glam Nikki, and it's a really bold pink. Like, it's a really, really pink lip gloss. But I paired it over my Too Faced Melted Nude Lipstick, and it just gives the perfect combo. It still looks bright and springy, but it's not like bam in your face hot pink lips, you know what I mean? If you like hot pink lips, rock it. I have nothing against it, but for me personally, I just don't like them on me. And a couple other ones I really love, these Maybelline Color Elixirs are stunning. If you have not checked them out already, where have you been? And you need to stop and go get them. This one's gorgeous. This is in the shade Luminous Lilac. Oh my god. See how it's pretty and it's spring, but it's subtle. So I love that. And then also, I don't know what these are called, but they're by L'Oreal. This gloss is in the color Coral Encore. Oh, wait till you see this color. You're going to be running out to get it, like, right now. Look at that. And, like, you don't even need a lipstick with these. You could just use the gloss and be good to go. And if you do want to go with more of a pop of color on the lips, I love this color. This is the Too Faced Melted Lipstick, and it's the Longwear Liquid Lipstick in Melted Strawberry. Stop it. Gosh, I'm so sorry about this swatch. It's the worst swatch of life. That is the Melted Strawberry, and it is just so pretty. It's bright. I just got this on my shirt. Cool. Cool. So this one is perfect because it's bright, but it's not too bright, like too pink, too purple, too red. It's honestly like that perfect summer, spring color. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is actually the moisturizer that I use. I know this isn't makeup, but it's key to my makeup process because it helps keep me matte all day. I've actually used this for about 2 years now. I actually started using this when I first started my channel, and then I kind of forgot about it after I had used it all up, and then I've been using it for now probably about a year again. So I love this stuff for when the warmer months come out. I'd use it all year round. Like, I used it during the winter time, but I really, really love this for the summertime. So this is what it looks like. Like it says, it's an oil control mattifier. You can use a mattifying primer all you want to, but if you use a super hydrating moisturizer, sometimes they just don't, it makes things worse sometimes. So starting off with like an oil control mattifier like this and then putting a mattifying primer on top is really going to help keep you matte a lot longer. It's really going to work better for your skin. Absolutely love this. If you're very, very oily, I would definitely check this out. Okay guys, so that is it for this spring must-haves video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. A lot of products were talked about and I am definitely loving a lot of drugstore stuff lately. So thank you guys again so much for watching and I'll see you in just a couple of days. Bye!